staffers and winding down its operations. Over the summer, Republicans in Congress took away $1 billion in funds that had been budgeted for public media. Local PBS and NPR affiliates have laid off staffers, limited travel, and cut parts of their operations to cope with budget shortfalls. Public Broadcasting CEO says many stations, particularly in rural areas, will ultimately go under without the federal support. We're learning more about how the Federal Aviation Administration could be affected in a government shutdown. The Department of Transportation said more than 11,000 FAA workers could be furloughed. That's about a quarter of the FAA's workforce. Those jobs include support staff and non-safety roles. More than 33,000 DOT employees would keep working without pay, including more than 13,000 air traffic controllers. Other critical operations like hiring and training would continue, but activities such as audits and administrative support would stop. So will furloughed federal workers get paid? In 2019, Congress passed a bill enshrining into law the requirement that furloughed employees get retroactive pay once operations resume. While they'll eventually get paid, the furloughed workers and those who remain on the job may have to go without one or more of their regular paychecks, depending on how long the shutdown lasts, creating financial stress for some families. Service members would also receive back pay for any missed paychecks once federal funding resumes. And for more on the shutdown and how it will impact you, download the free KOAT app or head to our website. The Farmington police chief is calling on a state representative to apologize for recent remarks she made.
He says she accused law enforcement of collaborating with fascists, including the Ku Klux Klan. Now, Steve Hebe, who is also the president of New Mexico Chiefs of Police Association, is angry at State Rep Eleanor Chavez of spewing dangerous and reckless rhetoric, which he says could contribute to the political violence. Hebe told KOAT that remarks were outlandish and the Anthony police chief could not find any proof the officers were collaborating with ICE.
And I'm going to call it what it is. It's fascism, and ICE is acting like the KKK. And we've got to stop our local police, our state police. We've got to stop those employees who are collaborating with ICE.
People are scared, and I understand all that, I do. But in this case, it wound up taking a turn where we started to talk about local and county and state officials here in New Mexico, police, participating in these, and that basically the terminology was we were collaborating with the Ku Klux Klan.
In a news release, Anthony Police Chief Vanessa Ordonez responding to Chavez's accusations, writing, "The statements are categorically false and damaging to the trust between our department and community we proudly serve."
It's becoming a lot harder to sell a house in New Mexico. We rank in the top 10 in the nation for the number of days a house stays on the market.
So right now, the average home in Albuquerque sells for about 5 times the median income in Albuquerque. Huge dispersions of where people can live, the amount it takes to purchase a home, and the ability of different families to afford in different cities.
Target 7 investigates why and what it could do to our economy. We're working to learn more about a shooting earlier this afternoon. Albuquerque police say they responded near Ventana Road and Universe, just south of Irving, and found a person with a gunshot wound. Coming up on your screen here, this is video our crew got of that scene just a few hours ago. Police say a man who was shot was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Navajo Police Department and state police continuing to search for a 37-year-old woman who was swept away by floodwaters this weekend.
Police say Sharon Caccini was driving home Sunday when she was caught in fast-moving floodwater. Police were able to recover her car, but they are still looking for her. These photos shared by Navajo police. Search and rescue crews saying they're now moving operations to Minmore and will get back at it tomorrow at 8 a.m. Protecting you and your family from inappropriate content online can be a challenge. Meta, the parent company of Facebook, has launched some new protections. Last year, they started Teen Accounts, which is activated based on age and automatically sets those accounts to private and also turns on sensitive content restrictions and limits the time teens can access the app. This addition is an attempt to provide education to teenagers about online safety.
And we've developed free expert-backed curriculum that really teaches about online safety. It teaches middle school and high school students, how to identify some of the hard things that happen online, like preventing grooming, what to watch out for when it comes to suspicious behaviors, learning about sextortion, for example.
Educators and families can find these resources and free education tools by visiting Meta's Family Center website. Well, quiet and calm, here's Christiana Ramos with what you can expect tomorrow.
We are wrapping up monsoon season. This is the official end of monsoon season, and we got 1.14 inches of rain to end off September. Our average is 1.15 inches. Overall, this monsoon season, we got 3 inches of rain, a little over that, about 3.07. Our average is 4.48 inches, so close to 4.5 inches of rain. So we got about a 60% of that average. Not too bad, but quiet out there, like Doug said. Will continue that way as we head into the next several hours and into tomorrow morning. It's currently 69 degrees right now, nice and comfy, a bit chilly up towards Santa Fe, 58 degrees, 60 in Rio Rancho right now. And as we head into the next several hours and into tomorrow morning, temperatures falling into the low and mid 50s. We're actually going to be several degrees above our 30-year averages throughout the state. You can see we are well above our averages for tonight's lows throughout the state, for Santa Fe, Farmington especially, and for Albuquerque, Roswell, right around average at that 56 degrees as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning. And you can see those lows are only getting warmer. Yes, they're in the 50s. It's chilly, but again, we are well above our 30-year average. We're going to be about 58 degrees by Saturday morning, and then we get a little bit of a cool down into the low 50s. But for tomorrow, expect mostly clear skies out there, plenty of sunshine throughout the lunch hour, 75 degrees, reaching the 80s by the later afternoon.
Next on 7 mayoral candidates in Old Town, we hear from businesses and residents on the improvements they hope to see in Albuquerque.
Construction on I-25 concerning people heading to Balloon Fiesta. What you need to know before Mass Ascension.
Another film studio in New Mexico. We're going to tell you where, plus the effect it could have on the state.
Home and business safety starts with Windsor Door Sales and Security. Protect your home with steel mesh screens and rolling security shutters. Call Windsor today.
Yep, I can hear you.
You're watching KOAT Action 7 News.
Tonight, people in the Old Town area addressing Albuquerque mayoral candidates about their plans for improvement.
Reporter Alyssa Munoz is live from Hotel Albuquerque, where discussions took place. Alyssa.
Well, people from Old Town, West Old Town, and the Sawmill area came out tonight. Now, they said they wanted to hear the candidates' plans on many things, including homelessness.
It's an area known as the heart of Albuquerque.
Well, I love Old Town and working here because it's a community.
Karen Martinez wants to see it improve. The main concern, homelessness.
It used to be just specifically in certain parts of the city. Now it's everywhere. And even here in Old Town, there is so many homeless people. And I want to know what we're going to do for them.
During a community meeting hosted by the Old Town Neighborhood Association, many, including Cecilia Trujillo, came out to voice similar concerns.
What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about homelessness?
5 mayoral candidates gave their plans on these issues. Both say their plans will decide how they vote.
We need a good mayor to